So you might have noticed last month we did a video called Mean Comments for August 2024 and I had a bit of fun making it. I thought, let's do it again for September 2024. So these are all the mean comments across the Chronicle Network on both YouTube and Microsoft as well, because I got a few comments over on the Microsoft platform as well to show you, and even one from the F1 Chronicle website, which is probably the best or the worst of the lot, if you know what I mean. Basically, the concept of this video is similar to what you've probably seen where celebrities read out mean tweets aimed at them. I do the same thing, but it's obviously aimed at me, or just the content in general, really. And you know, I like coming up against this sort of criticism thing because at the end of the day, I appreciate feedback, but sometimes it's not really helpful. It's not really that kind. So yeah, just like last month, here are the mean comments across the Chronicle Network. So that is for Formula 1, for NASCAR, motoring, and Football Chronicle as well. Let's dive into this. So I'll start with the F1 YouTube channel. So there was a few comments like this, in fairness, not just this one. And again, I'm not going to name names just because I don't want to get people being attacked basically in the comments. You know, I do appreciate comments even if they're not the most helpful at the end of the day. But you'll be able to see the username on the screenshot if you really wanted to, I suppose, if you're really that obsessed. But basically a few of them saying no actual examples of videos, pictures, or even the regulations in question. Well, when it comes to the regulations in F1, I don't know if you've actually read the regulations. It is not an easy read, and I usually do reference them specifically. So if you really want to do your own research and just fact check me, if you feel like a better term, you can go do that. When it comes to videos and pictures, we can't use them. Formula 1 is incredibly protective over its intellectual property, which of course it has every right to be, but I can't show you videos or pictures officially from Formula 1 on any kind of these videos, sanctioned if you will by Formula 1 in that sense. We don't have an images partner like that, so it's not quite that simple despite what people say. I mean, I like this one here as well, which is again is a similar thing. Where the hell is the onboard or photos? T bleep. Again, same thing, I can't show you them. We would get demonetized faster than you can say FIA regulations 2024 for Formula 1. We can't do it. We can't do it. Simple as that. We'd love to. I'd love to, but simple as that. I know some channels do some similar things like that, but they are absolutely walking a tightrope with a lot of that stuff. So I'm not saying they're getting away with it. They found a way to kind of work around all that, but I'm not even going to entertain that at the end of the day. So you just have to look at my face a little bit more on these videos, which I'm sure the haters absolutely love that. I'm sure you guys absolutely love that. There's one here as well. This one is on the Crashgate scandal from 2008. So ahead of the Singapore Grand Prix, I went over what Crashgate was, why it was one of the biggest scandals in F1, why it almost destroyed the sport as we know it. Go check it out if you haven't already, of course. It's an interesting video, if I must say myself. But this person put, "Oh dear, you failed to mention that they're both cheats." No, I didn't fail to. I clearly said that Pat Simmons and Flavio Briatore were cheating during that, and they got punished for it. They orchestrated a race-fixing crash, effectively. And both back in the corrupt F1. You think F1 is going through a good time since Liberty? Did you not watch Abu Dhabi 2021 and the whole of that season? Yeah, it was one of the best seasons in the history of the sport, actually. But yes, I criticise Liberty Media on a regular basis. I criticise Formula 1 on a regular basis. If you actually watched any of my other videos, you would definitely get on board with that. I've hardly been complimentary about some of their plans for the future of F1. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a video where I actually praise Liberty Media and Formula 1 for what they're doing, to be honest. They are very few and far between. Are you not watching Lewis Hamilton get screwed by his own team? Are you talking about the wheel nuts, or are you talking about something else there? Because he's not getting screwed by his own team. What are you talking about? My goodness me, some conspiracy theorists out there. Get the tinfoil hat on, Dave. Nice one. Okay, so this one is on. We've done all the F1 comments now. I must say as well, it's a good thing. We've got much less mean comments for this month than we did for last month, really. I've really had to look hard to find these. So a lot of positive comments on the Chronicle Network on the whole. So thank you, genuinely. Thank you for being nice. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. I'm enjoying making it. This is on Football Chronicle's YouTube channel. Someone called Men with Ven. I'm just shouting out the username because it's got Super Hands from Peep Show in his profile picture there. Absolutely love that show. One of my favorite characters as well. The secret ingredient is crime. But this guy's put chronic YouTube thumbnail face. Well, you know what, mate? Don't hate the game. play the game. And I'm playing it, and we're doing alright right now on Football Chronicle. Oh goodness me, this is the one from the website, from the F1 Chronicle website. So yeah, this guy put, quit. I have no idea what this is about, by the way. I have no idea what article this is. I mean, it's an article made from one of the videos that I've made. But anyway, this guy says, quit your jibber jabber. You don't know bleep. You look like a virgin Taylor Swift fan. Well, wrong on both counts there, my friend. I have a 5-year-old son, and I'm not interested in Taylor Swift. I'm much more into rap and heavy metal, to be honest. But yeah, not really a Swiftie. Although I don't hate her like a lot of people do at the end of the day. But I will admit, I'm not a fan of her music. So yeah, wrong on both counts there, Mr. Brown. This is on the Motoring Chronicles YouTube channel. Please get rid of the music. Terrible and annoying. Had to turn off after 2 minutes. Do people like the music? Do you guys get annoyed by the music? I do see the odd comments saying, oh, the music's really annoying, but I think it adds a bit of atmosphere to the actual videos. I do like having it in there, to be honest, because otherwise it feels a bit empty. I have done some videos where I haven't had music on. Some of the more serious ones, like the Lewis Hamilton depression video about the recent fatality, unfortunately, we saw in the match involving Sheffield Wednesday and West Brom over on the Football Chronicle channel. I've not put music on those because it's a very serious subject. I don't really want to put something upbeat when we're talking about people unfortunately going through some really traumatic things, basically. I think that's kind of wrong. But what do you guys think? And seriously, for people watching this, do you like the music in the background? Is it annoying? Should I change the music? Would you rather me go for some different tunes or something? Or is it just any music in general? Because I have asked people for feedback on this and they never reply. I've asked people in the comments and they're like, oh, I hate the music. And I'm like, would you rather me go with different music? Is it too loud? Different genre? Any music at all is annoying? They don't ever reply. So yes, unfortunately they stay gone with that. But hopefully some of you guys give me some advice on that one, because I'm looking for feedback. I'm always looking for feedback, always trying to improve. This is another one on the Motoring Chronicle here. This isn't really a mean comment, but it's just, I think it's a mean comment to a lot of drivers, which I think is interesting. So not to have a go at this person, because it's agreeing with one of the videos. Basically the video was about, are headlights too bright on cars these days? Because it's something I've experienced quite a bit, and I absolutely think they are. So I agree with what this person's saying. They said, I drive a really old car and my headlights are more akin to candles in the wind. I live in the countryside where the roads aren't lit and it gets very dark at night. Consequently, when Johnny Loads of Money drives at me with his hyper LED headlights, I feel like my ancient ancestors are burned asunder by the fiery plasma of a trillion suns. This is fantastic. This is one of the best comments I've ever seen. Headlights are now so bright that I have no doubt each year they're somewhat ironically sending a handful of drivers into the shadow realm. Yu-Gi-Oh reference, always good with that. It's a problem and it does need to be regulated. I absolutely agree with you. Like I said in the video, I feel like my retina's been burned out every time some of these like big Audis or BMWs or whatever. It's always the BMW SUVs because the headlights are higher up and they just burn through your eyeballs. It's honestly infuriating. This is on the Football Chronicles Microsoft channel. How can anyone or anything for that matter be deemed permanent? We are all mortal buildings. Buildings like football clubs and governments crumble. What arrogance. Well, this is in reference to the video about Lee Carsley being the interim manager of the England national team. Now, I said that who should be the next permanent manager, which is a general kind of thing to say. If you're not, if you're a permanent manager in football, your contract has no end date. You will obviously finish your role at some point. You won't live forever. But for some reason, Martin has taken it incredibly literally and said that I'm arrogant with it. So go figure. And the last one here on the Motoring Chronicles Microsoft channel. And as a Brit, I am British. Yes, right. I don't see how this term is offensive whatsoever. There are a lot worse things that people could call me than British. In fact, they could call me a Taylor Swift fan who's also a virgin. I think that's worse, to be honest. But this person, in their infinite wisdom, even though this comments from August, I thought I'd highlight because I've only just seen it recently. Brit is a term considered by some to be an Odysseus US vulgarism dating from the turn of the 20th century. Would this reporter simply shorten the name of, say, Pakistan to describe its people or its descendants? No, I would not do that. You've escalated that to an unbelievable level. How am I being racist against My own people. As Reginald D. Hunter once said, that is an advanced form of racism. It's evolved. It's ridiculous. I can't believe someone's put that. And because people have liked it as well. People are like, oh yeah, I'm offended by that term. I'm offended by the term Brit. For my fellow Brits, are you offended by me saying that? I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody in my country that would be offended by being called a Brit. I really don't. I have no idea, but there we go, guys. Those are the mean comments for September. Like I said in the last video, keep them up. Come at me. I'm ready. Alright, I've already seen some mean comments in October. I've already collected a few on the comment section for next month's video. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Go subscribe to our other channels as well if you're interested in motoring or football or NASCAR or whatever. You know, like I said, we'll keep the content coming every single day on all those. That's my big aim, you know. Throughout October, at least a video on all of them every single day. That's my kind of goal, really. And yeah, thanks for, you know, 3,000 subscribers now on the F1 Chronicle YouTube. It's continuing to rise. I hope we're going to hit the big 10,000 before too long, you know. That'd be incredible. Yeah, we'll keep working on it. Feedback is appreciated. Positive feedback's always good. Negative feedback's always funny. And if it's funny enough, it'll make it into this video. So yeah, we'll see you for the next one, guys. We'll see you in a month's time, and we'll bring you much more F1 news in the meantime as well. So yeah, see you soon, guys. Have a good one.